The lens and we'll get started. All right, what's up, guys? Today is Monday. I usually do these recaps every single Monday. So if you're new to the YouTube channel or you're a new viewer, Monday at 11 a.m. is when I do my videos. Tuesday at 11 a.m. is when Bao does his videos. So a couple topics that I want to talk about before we start is number one, if you are new to trading or you're curious about trading, or if you don't know if MIC is the right fit for you, you could text our head mentor Tosh at 213-458-5997. He'll answer any questions you have. He'll explain why MIC is better than anyone else. He'll answer your trading questions. If you had a losing day today, you don't know why you lost, hit him up and he'll help you out for free. He's not a robot, not an algo. It's just Tosh. So a couple things that are very interesting to talk about in this market is that I've never seen so much opportunity in my entire life, right? Everyone said that when a bear market was going to come, that there was going to be no opportunities. Everyone said that when there was a bear market, stocks wouldn't be moving. I mean, if this is what a bear market is like, I prefer a bear market over a bull market because we've been having plays every single day. We went from having one stock to trade uh, every day to having 3 to 5 stocks every day. So this is literally the best time ever to become a trader, right? And the reason why is because there's so many opportunities. If you lose on one stock, you can make it back on the other 3 or other 4 that same day, right? But the problem is that a lot of traders lack in education, right? It's like you could read about all the stuff. You could learn about all the stuff. But what most people do is that they sign up with a discounted educational program, right? They sign up with someone that's charging $20 a month. They're signing up with someone that's charging $40 a month, and you're getting that type of education. You're getting low grade, low quality type of stuff. And for me, what I've learned is that it takes you at least 6 months or 1 year, if not more, to unlearn all these bad habits. So the money that you're saving by going to these discount programs, you're actually losing money because for the next 6 months or a year, you have no idea what you're doing and you have to unlearn all these bad habits. So remember, this is your education. This is your trading education. This is something that is going to change your life if you do it properly. So if you are not investing in yourself with the highest possible quality content out there, you do not stand a fucking chance to trade against me, to trade against Bao, to trade against Tosh, to trade against James. Because on the other side of the screen is an elite trader, is a trader that practices, that puts in the work. So if you're buying Walmart quality products, right? Walmart quality products, you are going to get Walmart quality results in your trading. So do not forget that. You could be cheap everywhere else, right? You could be cheap everywhere else, but not when it comes to your education, guys. That's number one. So let's talk about INO, right? So INO is a stock that's been up every single day for 10 days straight. And a very interesting thing about INO today was that a known short seller, Andrew Left, Citron Research, a very popular celebrity short seller, said that INO is going to $1 today. Now, before we talk about that, let's talk about INO's price action, right? So INO has been green for 10 days straight, which means that we are actively stocking it for a first red day setup. We are waiting for the stock to go red and then we will attack it. But the problem is that every single time the stock is going up, every single time it's trying to break down, there's been an extreme level of support on it, which means that there is someone that is stuck short. It could be multiple people, it could be whatever. But lately, if a stock is not pulling back, right? If a stock is not pulling back and holding, that likely means that shorts are stuck. So for 10 days straight, INO went from $8 to $15. So every single day, shorts are shorting at $8. They're shorting at $9. They're shorting at $10. They're shorting at $11. They're shorting at $12. They're shorting at $13. They're shorting at fucking $14. The stock is not going down. So most short sellers are hoping, are praying that they break even on this stock, right? Because they are in from such bad averages, right? Whenever there's a crowded short, guys, whenever there's a crowded short, it makes it very, very, very difficult to short as a new trader because there's so many people stuck. So let's say you have a bunch of people stuck on INO, and then you have a famous short seller that's telling you that this shit is going to go lower, And if it does not continue to go red and continue to go lower, you just trapped a whole new round of shorts, right? You trapped a whole new round of shorts that might fuel the move to 20 bucks. So for me personally, as soon as I saw Citron Research get involved, I was like, dude, if this thing doesn't hold red, if this thing doesn't tank and doesn't hold red, it's going to rebound, right? It's going to rebound because there's still so many short participants, guys. There's so many participants that are short on this stock. So what you have to keep in mind is although the stock went red, although the stock broke down, did it really break down or was it just a trap, right? Or was it just a trap? Because now you have all the shorts that were stuck from the past 10 days. You have new shorts that are stuck today, retail type of shorts, right? So now we know that, well, I know personally that INO is not even on my radar anymore. I don't even care anymore because the risk to reward is not there anymore for me, right? Every single time that we're looking for a first red day, they reclaim it. So INO is the type of trade or the type of opportunity that to me, it's become not even worth the trade anymore. It's not worth the risk anymore because it's so difficult. I am wasting mental capital every single day stalking INO for that big tank day. When in reality, had I just focused or if I just focus on other stocks, I'm going to make more money. So for me personally, INO is not even on my watch anymore. After today, after seeing the price action today, after seeing what it did today, I don't want to get involved anymore, right? Sure, it might eventually go to $10, right? Sure, it might eventually tank. But is the risk reward, is the opportunity cost worth it for me? Not really, because I got shit like MDGS. So let's talk about that, guys. MDGS is a low hanging fruit. So, what is a low hanging fruit, guys? Um, I don't want to give away too much of this because this is an MIC strategy. And before I continue, Bao actually posted this. Bao said, I know my plan is to not touch until a death candle to signal the first red day. I'd rather not spend all day getting grinded. Exactly. So on MDGS, let me talk about that now. So MDGS was a stock that ran on Friday, that tanked on Friday, right? This stock tanked on Friday. So it was my top watch today for a low hanging fruit short. I am looking for a short. I am looking to short the bounce on this low hanging fruit because it's already tanked on Friday. Luckily, luckily, this company, MDGS, released a PR this morning about coronavirus. So lately, the trend has been if you have the word coronavirus in your PR, your stock is going to jump. So MDGS was a stock that broke down, right? It broke down and they had a PR today. But remember, there's still bag holders that are stuck. That are stuck long from Friday that are just looking to exit at break even or for a small loss. So this morning, when MDGS popped, we had our lines ready: 260 line, 270 line on MDGS. We used the chart from Friday to find our lines. In the morning, it hit 260, it hit 270, went a little bit higher to 280, and then crashed all the way down to 220. So the low hanging fruit are always the high probability setups because on day two, there's less market participants involved. It's not shiny anymore. It's not interesting anymore. The new traders are interested in Y10. They're interested in the new stock. They don't care about the stock that ran the previous day, which gives us an edge because we realize that there's still money to be made on day two on these stocks, especially when there's a PR that comes out after the stock tanked. Why do you think they release a PR after the stock tanked? They are trying to prop up the stock while the insiders try to sell out, right? So while you think that the company is curing coronavirus, the company is laughing in your face and selling shares in your face, guys. So these are the things that you have to take note of. These are the things that you have to learn in trading, right? This is where proper education comes into play. So MDGS was the highest probability setup of the day because it was a low hanging fruit day two stock. For me personally, I like to use more size on day two stocks if the liquidity is there because I think there's a bigger opportunity to make money on day two stocks. So we went over INO, we went over MDGS. Let's talk about Y10. Y10 was a low float stock, day one stock, above $5 stock. So to me, that has all the warning signs. A light goes off that says, Alex, do not fucking short this shit. It is too dangerous, right? There were two stocks today that were low float stocks that had you attacked it, you might have lost money on it. It was NAKD that had less than a million shares afloat, and Y10 that I had a float of 1.5 million. Anytime stock has a float less than 2 million, I am petrified of it because most of the time that means that these stocks could squeeze, right? So for me personally on Y10, as soon as I noticed the low float, and on NAKD, as soon as I noticed the low float, I didn't even touch it, right? I see all these other chat room pumpers shorting this stock like Y10. I see them alerting it to their hundreds of members to short the stock. And then they end up stopping out. They end up losing money. Then they double up their size and make back the loss while their members are still losing money. When you lose on a trade, the absolute worst thing you could do is double up your size and revenge trade it. That builds bad habits, guys. So keep that in mind. So today, what we have to remember is this. As traders, knowing which stocks to avoid, Y10 and AKD, are often in your benefit because all I did today was focus on MDGS, which was a low hanging fruit, MBOT, which was a low hanging fruit, and INO. I shorted INO and it went red. I made 30 cents on it and I took the money and ran. Had I been greedy, had I not known that this was a crowded short, I might have overstayed my welcome. Because I knew it was a crowded short, I took advantage of the price action. I knew that once the stock went red, stops would go off, pushing the stock lower. And if I was fast enough, I would be able to make money on that trade. Where I was covering, where I was exiting, is where FOMO shorts were slamming the bid and then they got squeezed back up to 15. So this all makes sense to you guys. Am I being clear? I make these videos for you guys, and I want you guys to understand what I'm talking about. So let me know if this is making sense. Leave like a like. I see like the like counter go up here on this live video, but that's kind of what I want to talk about in regards to my trading today. And all these trades, all these plans were pre-planned in my watch list this morning. My watch list this morning, I actually made two video watch lists. The first video watch list, I had my rave music on. So I actually woke up at 4 in the morning today. And I'm the type of person that if I wake up, I can't go back to sleep. So I said, fuck it. I'll just start pounding espressos until the market opens. So like every 2 hours, I was pounding an espresso. And while I was making my watch list, I had all these songs playing. I went on FaceTime with Tosh. I didn't even realize this. And then got rid of that and record a new video watch list. So I posted my video watch list to YouTube. Every Monday, I post a free video watch list. But all of my plans for MDGS, INO, MBOT were all pre-planned at least an hour before the open, guys. At least an hour before the open. So in MIC, we are not the type of people that wake up 1 minute before the market opens and say, buy, 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 sell, sell, sell. That's not what we do. We wake up early, we pre-plan our trades to take advantage of the idiots that wake up a minute before and do the buy, sell bullshit, right? In trading, you have to remember that you are trading against another person or another computer. If you are trading against me, you better be fucking smarter than me and working harder than me because you better believe that I am on this shit 18 hours a day, 24 fucking 7, man. I am not fucking around when it comes to money with this shit, right? So if you are waking up a minute before the market open and I'm awake fucking 4 hours before the market opens, who do you think is going to make more money? I have more time to prepare, guys. That's kind of the important aspect as well. So I mentioned at the start of this video, I want to talk about your journey as a trader. So now that we have a little bit of time, I want to talk about that as well. So let me kind of talk about the progression of becoming a day trader, right? So it all starts with the urge of making money, right? You see a guy on TV that has a nice suit, a nice car, the Rolex, and you say, you know what? I want that. And if this guy is trading the stock market, fuck it, I'm going to learn the stock market too. So what ends up happening is when you first start to day trade, you look for these text message and email alerts because you say, hey, if this guy's making $1 million a year, if I just follow his trades, fuck, maybe even if I make 100 grand a year, it's still better than where I'm at. So I'm just gonna buy his little $25 chat room. Anytime he gets a text message or email, I'm gonna buy it, and I'm gonna be fucking rich in 6 months. Okay, good idea, fucking genius. I'm sure you're the first one that thought of that. But what the reality that happens is this: you sign up to these scammers. They send you a text message. By the time you receive the text message, they're already out of the stock, right? They're already out of the stock. That's number one. So your dream of making all this money has now been shattered because now you are relying on this guru to send you alerts so that you could trade off of these alerts, right? The proper way to do this is what Faye did, right? So for those that don't know, Faye is one of our lifetime members. She's a female trader. And I don't know if I should say this or not, but I think women are better traders because men tend to trade with their penis, whereas women tend to trade with their brain. Men have ego problems. Men have dick measuring problems. Women are a lot sharper with this stuff. So I think female traders are a lot better. Don't tell anyone that. But Faye is the type of person that has a full time job, right? She has a full time job. She joined MIC for a month. What she did is she watched Joe's videos for a month. She learned the process first, right? After she learned the process, she was making $100 a day, $200 a day, $300 a day. It got to the point where she made $30,000, right? So then she opened up a Cobra account. After she opened up a Cobra account, she just kept doing the same thing over and over again with larger size. And believe it or not, that $30,000 account doubled again, right? So here Faye is in about a month, right? In about a month, and she has a job. She made, I think it was $44,000 in a month after she joined MIC. And do you notice what she did first? At first, she didn't dive into it and look for text message alerts or look for email alerts. She realized that education was the key. She realized that she had to watch all of Joe's videos first. After she watched Joe's videos is when she started trading with small size, making 100 a day, 200 a day. And now I think she made $11,000 last week. And I made 13,000 last week. So she's fucking 2,000 less. Like she made 2,000 less than fucking me. I've been doing this 6 years. She's been doing it fucking 2 months and she's almost at my level. So think about that, guys. Think about that, guys. That's the proper process of becoming a day trader, not looking for the easy handouts. Everyone that's looking for a handout is going to end up losing their money, right? A lot of these people that buy these text message alerts, email alerts are the lazy people. Those people are the people that I'm trading against. And I pray to God they keep buying that fucking bullshit because we are learning how to take advantage of those people. Those people are the uneducated people, the get rich quick people. We are the people that wake up hours before the market opens. Because in trading, it is a game of skill, knowledge, and discipline. If someone is sitting on their fat ass and buying text message alerts and buying email alerts, how many people have you heard make it doing that? How many people have you heard become rich following someone's alerts? The way to make it in this game, guys, is to create a process, right? So at MIC, we have about 15 different moderators that have a bunch of different trading strategies. So you join and you find a strategy that fits your personality, and then you could talk to a moderator that specializes in that strategy and take it from there. For me personally, I love low hanging fruits. I love first red days, right? But someone like Harry is an expert at the first bounce long strategy. So depending on the type of trader you are or the type of trading you are looking to do, you will find all types of moderators, all types of help in MIC. And again, I understand that a lot of people want to get rich quick. I understand that people don't want to wait around. I am a millennial. I'm a 25-year-old millennial, right? I want everything fucking yesterday, man. I want it fucking yesterday. But what I've learned is that the day to day is where you make money in this game. When I first started trading, I thought that the only way to make $1 million was to make 30 or 50 grand a day. Um, Back when I was trading at a prop firm, I had an 8-figure account. I was swinging up and down $30,000, $50,000 a day. Now I am trading less and making more money by trading less because of my consistency, guys. Because of my consistency. It is very rare that I have a red day, right? It is very fucking shit. Give me a second. It is very rare that I have a red day. But, but, the point is that when I do have a red day, I try my best not to lose more than a day's worth of work, guys. That's the point. Last week, I made $13,000. The week before, I made $10,000. Sure, it may not seem like enough, but at the end of the month, I'm going to make $40,000 or $50,000, which is going to lead to $500,000 or $600,000 on the year, working 1 hour a day, guys. Trading 1 hour a day. So for me, what I've realized is money is not the end goal, right? My end goal to trade well is low stress because I realized based on my personality, right? Based on my personality, I would rather trade for 1 hour a day and make less money than trade for 8 hours a day and make an extra 100 grand on the year because that extra 100 grand of trading extra is going to lead to more stress. And most of the time, if you trade all day, you're not going to make an extra 100 grand. You're going to lose an extra 100 grand. Does that all make sense, guys? What other trader do you guys see that trades for 1 hour a day and puts up the numbers that I put up? It just doesn't make sense. I trade as little as possible. I want to trade for as little time as possible because the longer I am in front of the screens, the longer I'm in front of the casino, the more odds the casino has of taking my fucking money. So when I make my money, guys, I run away, right? Rather than getting greedy and staying all day, I fucking run away. And that has yielded to amazing profits. Last month was $160,000 working 1 hour a day. I don't know about you guys, but if that's the type of numbers I'm putting for 1 hour a day, shit, man, I am blessed. I am blessed. But that's the point, guys. That's the point. Today, Faye made $3,100. Faye, I'm pretty sure I fucking made $3,100 today. So think about this, guys. I've been training for 6 years, guys. 6 years. Think about how many bad habits that I had. Now Faye is coming in 2 months in, 2 months and making just as much as me. In fucking 2 more months, she's gonna make as much as Bao. In another fucking 2 months, she's gonna be fucking rich. That's the point, guys. Do you see what happens when you join a proper educational program that teaches you how to trade the right way? Right? The right way. Faye didn't join anyone else. She didn't have to unlearn her bad habits, right? She did not have to unlearn her bad habits. I have years of bad habits. Bao has decades of bad habits. But if you join MIC and you learn these things from the beginning, you will not have these bad habits, guys. Does that make sense? Let's do a quick Q&A, guys. So I'm going to keep this video up for like another few minutes. We'll do a quick Q&A, and then I'm going to wrap it up. Also, something else that I want to mention, I've been talking about it a lot lately, is the importance of wiring out money, right? The importance of wiring out money. So for me, everyone has a different way of doing this, right? So I'll explain some things that I do. I'll explain some things that other traders do, so that again, you create a process around hearing what other traders do based on your own personality. So for me, I have a $35,000 account. Whenever my account gets to $50,000, I wire out 15K. Bao does the same thing. Anytime he gets to, I think it's like 50 or 60,000, he wires out 20K. Brian, Trader Tax CPA, wires out every Friday. Joe, I'm pretty sure, wires out every single Friday. So the reason why I wire out is twofold. Number one is if I have a large balance in my trading account, I get sloppy. It's so stupid, man. It's so stupid to say, but the way it works is the more money you have, the more it kind of doesn't matter if you lose. So let me kind of backtrack, right? So if I have $1 million account, right? If I have $1 million account and I lose 100 grand, 10% of my account, not really a fucking big deal. If I have a $200,000 account and I lose that same 100 grand, I'm like, holy shit, that's fucking 50%. I'm fucked. So I purposely keep my accounts small as a way to manage my risk and to keep me from being fucking stupid. Because now, every single week or every single month, I want my $15,000 paycheck from my trading account. And if I'm stupid, I'm not going to get it, right? So it's a way to manage my risk. And also, if I'm pulling out $15,000 every week or every 2 weeks out of my trading account, and I'm seeing that in my bank account, that is giving me confidence that this trading thing is actually real money. Oh my God, now everyone's asking if Faye is single. No one's fucking asking if Alex is single? Motherfuckers, bro. I don't, whatever. Women got it easy, bro. They got it easy. All the guys want Faye now. No one wants fucking Alex, of course. Motherfuckers. Homie, I've been fucking single for years. And look at this haircut. You're telling me you don't want anything with this haircut? Jeez. This is the game we're playing, bro. Yeah, I'm married to the game. That's funny, man. No, I don't want any guys to want me. I mean, if you're into that, that's cool. I have no problem with that, but that's not what I'm into. The only guy that I'm into is Benjamin Franklin. All right, this is fucking going downhill real fucking quick. All right, I think I'm gonna end it there, guys. You guys are funny as hell, man. How do you know if something is pumped up? A lot of these chat rooms pump up their stocks to a bunch of people. So I have friends that are subscribed to these chat rooms frauds, and they feed me their information. Bro, Faye is gonna go back to her computer and she's gonna see 55 DMs. Must be nice, man. Must be nice. Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. Time to go on fucking what is it called? Bumble, Tinder. I should say I know Faye. That'll get a bunch of people to fucking like my profile. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I will see you guys for the next recap. I'm actually liking to do these recaps, so I might be doing more of them every week. So that's it. Thanks, guys. Have a good day. If you have any questions, hit me up. Hit Tosh up 213-458-5997. Hit me up on Instagram, Alex underscore Temiz. I answer all my DMs on Instagram. Leave a comment with one lesson that you learned from this video. And that's it, guys. Thanks. And if you are a hot girl, you could DM me on Instagram. Thanks. Bye.